Hey everyone, is your knowledge of the quadratic equation not where it needs to be? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Some essential characteristics is the quadratic equation, the quadratic formula, and the vertex. How many days does the home have to be rented to maximize profit? How much should you rent the home for to maximize profit? And what's the break-even point for renting out the home? Pause the video and think about how many days you can rent the home for and how it compares to the rental price. We need to figure out how many days will be rented. So we have a graph here. Our y-axis is days and our x-axis is rental price. So if we think about it, as price increases, the demand for the number of days to rent is going to go down. Now, from the problem, it says that houses in this area does not rent for anything $300 or above. So if we charge $300, we will rent 0 days. Okay? So on the other side of that, think about what happens if you charge $0. If you charge $0, you're basically going to be giving away 365 days. Now, we don't want to give away days, but that's what it would be if you charge $0. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at this line that runs there, that represents the decline in number of days as the rental price increases. So let's find the slope of this line. So the slope is going to be 365 minus 0 divided by 0 minus $300. And what that's going to give us is negative 1.217. Now what this represents is days per price. So we're going to lose 1.217 days for every dollar that this price increases by. Now pause the video, write the equation for the number of days in terms of rental price, P. By letting P be the rental price, we can write an equation here for the number of days. The days is equal to 365, the number of days in a year, minus the 1.217 times the price. And by multiplying it times the price, that will give us the number of days that we're going to lose. And when we subtract it from 365, that will give us the number of days that we are going to be able to rent this house. Pause the video, write the revenue and cost functions. The revenue function will equal to the price times the number of days. So P times 365 minus 1.217P. Our cost function will equal the cleaning fee, $50, times, we're going to pay $50 for every 7 days that this house is not rented. So if 1.217P is the number of days that we don't rent, if we divide that by 7, that will tell us how many times we're going to make this cleaning fee payment, plus the $24,000 that is our mortgage for the year. So pause the video, try to write the profit function. So our profit function is going to be our revenue function minus our cost function. So our profit function is equal to negative 1.217P squared plus 356.286P minus the 24,000. Pause the video. Determine what the maximizing point is for profit. Maximize profit, we're actually looking for the vertex of the parabola. So by using our formula for the vertex, we find that our price is going to be equal to $146.38. And if we plug that back into our profit function and simplify, we see that our maximized profit is going to be $2,076.36, and this is per year. Now, pause the video. Determine the number of days to maximize profit. To figure out how many days it takes to maximize this profit, we'll go back to our days equation. We'll plug in the maximized profit price, which is the 146.38, and we come up with 186.86. Now, when we're talking about days, we're not going to have a 0.8 of a day, so the days is going to be approximately 187 days to maximize profit. Pause the video. Determine what the break-even point will be. Our break-even point is where our profit function is equal to 0. And by setting it equal to 0, we're able to use the quadratic formula to find, what we're finding is the x-intercepts, but we're finding the prices that allows us to break even. We see here that we get a price of $105.07. Now, plugging that back into our days function, we see that it would take 238 days of renting for $105 for us to break even. Now, the other one was $187.68. If we charge that amount, it would take approximately 137 days for us to break even on this house.